Howdy, my friends. Alright, we're doing something so great today. Just good, robust, rich food, but not, too rich. Let's get started. I've got a pot here, and it's got about a third a stick of butter, 1 beef bouillon cube in that. I'm going to add, what is that, about half a cup? Let's just say a cup of water, okay? I'm going to turn that rear onto a boil. Okay? Now in this pot, I've got 1 cup of water and half a cup of sugar. We're going to do a simple syrup. We're going to spice this simple syrup up a bit by adding about a teaspoon of the lime juice from concentrate. And what else was I going to put in it? Oh. I'm coming. Don't be sad. Just trying to find my effing ginger. Okay, we're gonna do just a little bit of ginger in here. This is the ground ginger. It's not that potent. So I've got about a teaspoon of it here. Yay, teaspoons. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, let's get that burner on. Okay, I'm gonna give it a quick whisk to get everything together. Cool. Done with the ginger. Let's put that away for a second. Okay. Now, come look at my stove top. By the way, I have my oven right now preset to 375. In this back, let's move this guy. In this back pan with the water, the beef bouillon cube, and the butter, we're going to add balsamic vinegar. And I would say about 2 tablespoons of that. Okay? Don't be afraid of it. And then we're going to do so much black pepper that you could cry. It's got to be the cracked black, though. If you don't have the cracked black, I don't know what to tell you. I would definitely not recommend just using the powdered. You know, you can get in the stores now, too. You can get already, pre-cracked pepper of different, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, where it's not just powdered. It's actually, kind of chunky, like when you crack it like this. We're just basically making a veggie dish. Now, you could omit the butter and put some olive oil in it if you wanted to. You could also omit the beef bouillon cube and put any sort of seasoning in it you like. The main thing to have is the balsamic and the black pepper. And then you want it to be a liquid. Let me just kind of stir that. Did you see how much I put in there? It's going to be a nice, dark, strange smelling kind of whatever. Okay, and now we're going to do Old Bay seasoning in there too. And we're going to do a healthy teaspoon. Okay? Get that going. And then, last but not least, 1 big old tablespoon of the jarred garlic. Okay. Now that's going to be a sauce. Basically kind of just like a glaze, even. You just want to heat it enough to where the butter melts. And get the seasonings, working in there. And the beef bouillon cube melts. And then we're going to turn it off. We're going to make something lovely. Let's give our simple syrup. Not so simple now, is it? It smells divine. Okay, let me show you what I've got here. We're going to do a fruit salad. Sorry, I don't know why we're freezing so bad. Now in here I've got my frozen fruits that I keep telling you about. I've got about 5 cherries. I cut them in half. I've got about 4 pineapples that I cut into like quarters. I've got 3 peaches that I cut into like quarters. I've got about 5 strawberries that I cut into quarters. I've got a handful of raisins. And then just to add some wow factor to it, I have a pretty decent sized handful of pepperoncinis, or banana peppers, that I've cut a little bit more finely than the fruits. So we're gonna, once the simple syrup is done, we're gonna let it thicken. Then we're gonna add an ice cube to it, add this to it, and set it in the fridge to just kind of set. Okay. All right. Our sauce back here is done. Let me tell you what we're doing here. I'm gonna take one of my mixing bowls. It's got a great rich smell. I'm going to pop that in here, and I'm going to get 2 ice cubes in there and cool it right the heck down, okay? Bear with me while I get my ice cubes, peeps. But this is going to be a very multifaceted dish. A lot of great flavors going on. I got 2 ice cubes. It doesn't matter how much you dilute this. I just want it cold because I'm going to put my vegetables in it now, and I don't want them to start cooking up. While I'm stirring this, I'm also stirring my simple syrup over here. You just want to integrate the sugar until it melts into the water. Let it boil down a little bit, and then we're going to take it off and let it chill for a hot minute. Alright, come on ice cubes, melt in there. Look at me, I'm stirring 2 different ways, it's 2 different pots, I'm so cool. By the way, we are listening to the song Stylings of Miss Avril Lavigne, and it has put me in the best mood. It's from her new CD called Goodbye Lullaby, which does come with the DVD. I love this reflection. Which does come with the DVD making of the video. Come on, let's get a good shot. I love me some Avril. Say what you want. I love her. Alright, let's get this going. Now, into my, come on down. Into my bowl that's now cooled off. It's not warm enough to cook the veggies. I've got 3 carrots that I peeled and then cut into kind of funny looking pieces, yeah. I'm going to throw those in there. I've got 1 red onion that I cut down the middle, and then I eighths it. Eighths. It's an eighths. You know what I'm trying to say? Good. Put those in there. And then I've got 4 russet potatoes that I just cut into big, awkward-looking pieces. Cool? With the skins on. Now this time it's not out of laziness. This time you really want the skin for flavor and look. Now I'm just going to stir these together and try to get them soaked in this sauce. Alright. So far so good, yeah? This would be a really good thing for shake and bake. Okay. Now I'm going to spray real quick my pan. Cool. Okay. The butter, or if you wanted to use the olive oil, that's going to give it enough of a zhuzh to whatever, so it's not going to stick too bad. Now I'm just pouring this. Oh, I'm pouring this out onto my pan. Can you see me over here? I just jizzed on the side. I mean, I didn't jizz. The stuff in the thing did. These are just going to be some awesome roast vegetables. Now, let me just drain some of the excess juice out. Just a little bit, okay? Not too much. There we go. It's a big, pretty thing, huh? Yeah, I'm going to pop this in the oven for probably about 45 minutes. Yay! Okay, simple syrup is done. Let's get her out of the way. Yay, thickness. Okay, now to this one I'm going to add 1 ice cube to cool it down. Really cool it down. And then we're going to put it in a... See, I need a shake and bakey for this one. Need one big enough though. Alright, this will do. Are we good? This smells so awesome, you don't even know. Okay. Now I'm going to take these vegetables and or the fruits, and I'm going to transfer into this bigger bowl, and they're still frozen. That's going to change. Okay. I'm just going to put the top on this. Give it a shake, make sure it all gets coated. How cool. Alright. Take a little look at that. It's going to be a really gorgeous, fantastic salad. I'm going to put this in the fridge now. And for as long as those veggies are going to cook, this fruit salad is going to need to be refrigerated. We want that sauce to thicken and sort of make, like a fruit cocktail when you were a kid and you get that for lunch. Okay, so that's what's going to be going on in the break. I am doing a main course, and it is just my favorite feel-good kind of food, and it's mushroom Chardonnay chicken. I'm waiting on Fran to get back with the Chardonnay. But I do have about 8 large chicken tenders. This bag they gave me, they were big pieces. You'd probably use about 10 to 12 of the smaller ones that are thawing, and then we'll come back and get that going, and you just won't believe how good it is. So meet me back in just a few, and if you don't have the Avril CD, go out and get it. And if you don't think you like Avril, you're wrong. Okay, just a quick segment. My veggies are done. Let me grab those out real quick. It's been about 45 minutes. Don't be alarmed by all the black, tar-looking stuff at the bottom. That's just the balsamic and the butter, and it's cooked down. And I'll show you real quick with the spatula. Can you see these veggies? Probably not. Let's take a closer look. Come on over. See this black stuff I'm talking about? It comes up real easily. We grease that pan, it's going to wash right off. That's just the balsamic glaze. That's what happens to balsamic. But look at these veggies. They're so tender. Watch me cut through this potato. What? So amazingly tender on the inside. And they've got a great color. They're going to have a great flavor. And, really simple flavors that you could integrate with any kind of meal you're making. Okay. I'm going to show you now a nut topping that we're going to do. I love candied nuts. There's such a fall, October-y kind of flavor to them. So in this tiny saucepan, I've just got a tablespoon of butter. Again, you could use olive oil, but I really think in this instance you should use butter. Now what I'm going to do is put a pretty healthy amount. I'd say probably, how much is that? Would you say about half a tablespoon? I'm going to put these in here. That's clove. I'm going to put equal parts of all of these. Nutmeg. You could really come up with whatever combination you wanted to. Cinnamon. Oh my god, we're out of cinnamon. Oh, no, there it comes. Now we're out of it. Okay? And then we're going to do a little bit of sugar. We'll do one, yeah, that's about half a teaspoon of sugar. Yeah? We're going to pop that in there. And then, please don't be scared by this, but just trust me. We're going to do a couple turns of the black pepper and just a smidge, a pinch of the sea salt. Okay, you know what, since I didn't have enough cinnamon, I'm going to add some of the pumpkin pie mix, which you can use in place of cinnamon. It's got a little bit richer of a flavor, so I'm going to do that instead. That's the pumpkin pie seasoning.